My name is Ogona Okwe. I'm a graduate of engineering. I work at a communications company as a network engineer. I like working, so I felt that on the weekends is a waste of 2 days. So let me try and see how I can benefit from using those extra 48 hours in a week. I am the founder of Wolf Care Services. It's a dog or pet business that deals with taking care of pets. For instance, just in case maybe a pet needs going to the vet, food, washing, those type of things. That's what I plan on starting as a business. Every business has its problems, at least every startup has its problems. There's always someone that would say that it's not going to work, it's not going to work. And I know there are a lot of dog owners that are around that are also very busy and don't have time to take care of their dogs. So I'm hoping that from word of mouth and maybe advertisements, eventually I'll be able to spread out my business. So it was very discouraging the first few times trying to get clients to do this kind of thing. But when I found someone like Mr. Joseph, that I've gone to his house. Basically, the business is I'll deliver food to your house daily or bi-weekly. Depends on how you decide on the schedule. So I'm wondering if it's possible for you to show me how the dogs are fed.
Okay, alright. So let's
okay. Check. It was really nice. At least he has 3 dogs, so feeding them is not really that easy like that, but he showed me how he does his own, so I guess maybe as time goes on I'll be more experienced in how to feed them. And funny thing is I don't even have a dog, I don't have pets, so the only pet I've ever had was a bunny and it died in 1 week, so it's a learning stage for me as well. I'm trying to, from the clients I'm getting, at least I'm getting more and more confident in what I am doing.
I think this business will be a huge success because I have 3 dogs and I'm complaining. I know there are some persons, I have a friend that have more than 3 dogs. As a businessman, I don't have all the time to like sit at home, take care of the dogs. But with this business that is coming up, it's going to be a huge relief on my side. Everyone that wears dog will know what it takes to feed dogs and feeding them mature dogs. Like the one I have, 3 dogs at a go, is something else.
I'm going around learning about what I need to know. I've met experts in the pet field, the veterinary doctors, people that sell dogs, and people that own dogs. I've met all of them, tried to grasp as much knowledge as I can from them. Yeah, that was one of my breeds. And I like to know the names because I don't know anything about dogs. I'm still a novice.
Oh, okay. Let me take you down. Okay. This one is a German Shepherd. Wow, why this one is a Rottweiler?
I heard those are really dangerous.
I advise people don't go to dogs that you don't know, because we have dogs that they are trained. They will even pretend like if they want you to come closer so that they will get a very good chunk of you. You understand? So you only go to dogs you know, your own dogs. Dogs are very intelligent. Dog is the best friend to a man. When you give a dog a love, you care for a dog, dog will also give you the care, the love back. When they are puppy, on the process of growing up, you will see some stubborn puppies. After feeding, you want to take his bowl, he will act. Understand? Now that is why you have to train your dog, because dogs are like kids. When you don't train them, you don't get a good result from them.
But they don't grow bigger than that.
They don't grow. She's 4 years now. This is her puppy.
This is one I like. This one not shouting.
But she's aggressive.
She's aggressive?
Yeah, this is a Japanese Spitz. So if I leave here, you cannot near here.
Okay, I'll take a word for that. When I was on my fact-finding mission about how to take care of these dogs, I heard that because of people don't really check the food that's given to dogs. Like if I want to get remnants from a particular restaurant or something, there might be toothpicks, glass, things of that sort that could be in the food that could hurt the dog and that could make the dog die or can cause harm to the dog. So that was another risk that I was facing.
So I will not advise someone to go and get a remnant to give his dog. It's risky, because if anyone should buy a remnant from you and end up his dog eat it and the dog's died, and when they do autopsy and they find out the food is from the dog, then you are wholly responsible.
And as for feeding them remnants, I subscribe to it because most of the time it's just like what we do at home. After eating, we'll give the rest of the dogs, and that is that. As far as it comes from the right source and it's been taken care of, and the food, if they are okay, why not? They are dogs.
It's a startup business, so there's always going to be loss in the beginning. So I am still hopeful that it's eventually going to be viable. Right now, it's not viable at all. Because of, when I wanted to start, it was when there was, the petrol price was, at least was cheaper than how it is now. From what I was calculating, I could get a reasonable profit from it, but now petrol is a lot more expensive, so the profit is reduced drastically. I also think maybe there will be an application that I can develop on my own. And since I cannot be everywhere every time, hopefully I'll get more people that will be come under my wing, and eventually I'll be able to branch out in other states with the application. If someone needs the service to be done in Kogi State, Abia State, Bayelsa, they will just check my app, and that's a way of getting up employment for people in different places. Even though it's small sum money, at least it will help basic normal Nigerians to earn something, and that will help Nigeria in its own small way. If I do my due diligence, I'll be able to succeed. And it's, even if I do fail eventually, at least I know I've tried my best in whatever I am doing, and hopefully if it does work out, at least I would have impacted some people's lives. I would have met a lot of people, and I don't know where that would take me as well. So hope Wolf Care Service, Wolf Care Services eventually hits off, and if it does, I will really be happy.
My name is Lola Aniki, and I'm the program director and the executive director of Cadet Academy. When I wake up in the morning, I take care of my kids and get them ready for school. Actually, I take care of one who is of school age. I get her ready for school, and then we leave home together. I drop her off at school, and then I get to work at about 8 o'clock. Cadet Academy means Comprehensive Autism and Related Disabilities Education and Training Academy. That's cadets. When you think of Cadet Academy, what comes to your mind is providers of what class special education services for all children living with autism and other related disabilities such as ADHD, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, learning disabilities, just to name a few. We provide education for these individuals, and we also train individuals who want to work with these children. We train their parents and whoever is interested in working with children with special needs.
Give me square. Wow, someone is smart. Great job.
And what is this?
Abba.
Apple. Good job.
Abba.
Good job, my dear.
Awesome. 10.
And what is
Let's do
this?
it one more time. What sound is this?
Dada.
Of course, special needs is one profession that is highly sought for, even in developed countries. So in the US, when I was done with my study and my certification, I got a job offer with the county I was working with to stay back and work with the kids with special needs back in the US. But I rejected the offer and wanted to come back home, not because the money or the pay wasn't good, but because the reason I actually went there was because I knew we needed such profession in Nigeria, and I didn't want to just get caught up with all of the fanciful things back there. I wanted to come back home and develop our own country, Nigeria, and to help our kids back here. So that's one of the main reasons why I came back home, and it's also my passion to work with children with special needs. So I had all it took, and I wanted to be back at home in Nigeria to develop our country. And getting back home, it was more like we were not ready for that. I tried to seek employment in different schools, but I couldn't fit in. So I decided to start something of my own.
On a typical day, we have activities like constructive play, writing, receptive and expressive, constructive play.
Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, over to the door. Clap your tiny hands, go! 1, 2, 3. Gently put them on your knees.
Also, during constructive play, if the child plays appropriately, either as an individual or in a group, if he does well, he gets a good tick, and then he gets a reward afterwards, which is a star. This helps us to monitor the child's behavior.
I've learned so many things. Working with them, it's been quite challenging, but it's been an experience. I won't trade it for anything. Early intervention, work with kids. I work with one kid in particular at a time. I was trained by my boss, Mrs. Lola Aneke, and working with her has been really helpful. She's knowledgeable in the field, considering she had her master's in special education, and she's open to help wherever we are in need. Trainings come in every now and then, and whenever you have questions, she's open for discussion. She puts us through whenever she sees lapses and all of that.
I have a Master's of Art in Teaching Special Education. I'm also certified in the state of North Carolina in the United States. So I'm a certified special educator. My professional membership includes the Council for Exceptional Children, which is CEC in the United States. I'm a member of the American Speech, Hearing and Language Association in the United States. I'm a member of the Division for Learning Disabilities and also a member of the International Providers of Special Education in the United States. So when you're talking about qualification in this field, I'm well qualified to work with children with disabilities.
Most teachers I see around, they are doing good as regular teachers. But when it comes to relating with kids with special needs, they don't have any idea. The Cadet Academy is a good platform for the government to further train teachers so they can acquire special education skills to make them more effective in their job as teachers.
Cadet Academy has contributed a whole lot to the society as a whole, and we're still doing that. We'll continue to do that because we do not intend to stop. We create awareness about disability. In the last 3 years, we've had about 5 awareness programs which we've had. Also, in area of employment, considering the fact that we provide one-on-one services for these children. Right now, we have 12 staff and 24 children. And imagine if we have up to 500 children. That means we're going to be having as much as 250 staff, and I would say that would be a good one when it comes to supporting the Sustainable Development Goal of the nation. For only academic to employ 250 graduates, I would say that's a good one. With what we've been through so far, we're seeing a lot of improvements. And this is, like I said, is what keeps us going on. It makes us wake up every day and want to go to work. So we are very optimistic that these children will go very far and they'll do well in the long run. I feel fulfilled because I know that there's always room for improvement, and we are already seeing the milestone. So whenever I see these kids, I know they're going somewhere, and I know they're going to get better. So I feel really happy, I feel fulfilled.